coming over the bridge here, bringing us down into Kenmare. Again, another beautiful town down here in Kerry. It's one I keep meaning to stay in, but I always keep favouring Killarney. But Kenmare is beautiful, and it's a good alternative to Killarney. It's not as commercialised, you know. It's not as touristy, although there are a lot of tourists in it. But it's just it's a bit less touristy than Killarney. You know, Killarney is although I love Killarney, I love it. It's full of all the stereotypical Irish stuff, you know, a lot of trad music and a lot of the old Irish Ireland and all this touristy stuff. But I love that stuff. I like it. That's effectively the main section of Kenmare. So now we're just on a basically one road all the way back to Killarney, now up over Molls Gap and down through the park. So I'll turn back on when we get up near the Molls Gap, because it's nothing to see to this section. We're heading up towards Molls Gap now. And here we are at Molls Gap. Beautiful view out over. Oh, it looks like rain here. Now this road from Molls Gap all the way down into Killarney is just astonishing. So I'll stop talking and let's just do it. That's the national park, and we'll be coming down onto Ladies View now in a second, which gives you a good look out over on it. So Ladies View is just in here on the left. Stephen. Gorgeous, isn't he? Gorgeous. Oh, he's only small, he's only a baby. Oh, that's a baby. Oh, look. Gorgeous. Baby. Oh my god. Right, so how fortuitous was that? We stopped here at Ladies View. I was almost going to drive past it because I've done it 1,000,001 times. But absolutely delighted I did, because I'll just get myself going here. Yeah, absolutely delighted because we got to meet a couple of family of deer. A baby and 2 adults, although the adults were tiny. I thought they were babies. So yeah, that was very lucky. I've never got that close to wild deer. I've seen deer in the distance, and they usually are pretty skittish. And of course I was at the what's happening here? We were at the Torrendon Deer Museum in Scotland when I did the NC 500, but they weren't wild deer. I don't think they were fenced in. So to get that close to a family of wild deer, and there was no fear in them. They didn't seem too pushed that we were standing there. There was a large group of people there watching them, trying to get as close as they could. Look, there's a whole load of goats or something in there. But yeah, that was beautiful. It's a great privilege to see a beautiful animal, a wild animal like that up close in in its natural habitat like that. It's really, really beautiful. A fantastic animal, beautiful animal. Anyway, let's get the last of this road done. This epic road. We had a good run stretch there all the way down to Ladies View. Hopefully we'll get a clear enough run here. Another biker there in front of me. Harley Davidson. Give him a bit of space, because I think I found the one person in the whole world that does worse cornering than me. No offense. We could be going a bit faster. He got a bit intimidated, which is a first for me because I'm not that fast of a driver. But I think I hit the one person who's slower and worse at taking corners than I am. So these are the lakes in the Killarney National Park that we were just looking down on. And down a bit further here in the bend is the Torc Waterfall. If you ever get the opportunity to go into the national park here, it's beautiful. Take a bike or something, and you can hire bikes and cycle around it. It's huge. Beautiful big castle in it. An old priory or monastery in it. Beautiful tree in the middle of it. And then there's Torc Waterfall up here. There's Jarvies or jaunting carts here as well. You can take and have them ride you around. Absolutely stunning park. So I think it's up here on my right for Torc Waterfall. There's a little car park. A bit further maybe. Yeah, here it is. And it's only like a 5-minute walk up to the waterfall itself. Just in there. And then stroll up the forest path there and you'll find a waterfall. You can continue on up deeper into the forest and up over the hill, but the waterfall is definitely worth a visit. Ross Castle, that's the name of the castle in there. Beautiful castle. Right, so lads, that's the end of day one. I am so glad I came back to get this footage for the missing section from the rain damage that happened when I did the Around Ireland a few weeks ago. I forgot how much was in this section. Even though it's only a few weeks ago, I forgot how much epic scenery and new bits that I had found and everything were here. So it was great to get it. So just a reminder, this will now become day 3 of the Around Ireland trip, and then it'll be day 2 of this current trip, which I've yet to name, with my brother. So it's been a fantastic day. Yesterday was brilliant, but it was a tough long day. This was nearly as long, only about an hour shorter, but in terms of scenery, it blew yesterday out of the water. Now there's the Glen Eagles, and next to it is the Breton, and you'll have seen from the Around Ireland trip, this is where the Biker Fest is held every year, literally here in this car park. And I believe it's Europe's biggest motorbike festival. Huge festival to have here. I don't know how many thousands, but tens of thousands of people come to it. I stayed there in the hope of going to it, but I fell off his bike. But it got cancelled because of COVID. So yeah, I'm delighted I went back. So thanks very much for watching. We get on to the Ring of Kerry tomorrow, and from tomorrow onwards what you'll see will be the original Around Ireland footage, I believe, that I took a few weeks ago. So I'll talk to you then. Take care, guys. Have fun. So we finally made it here to Killarney. We're here in the Breton Hotel. So that was a shorter day than I was expecting. When I first booted up the sat-nav, it was telling me it was going to be about 7:30 before I got in here, and that wasn't even including any stops or drone flights. But luckily enough, that what happened was when I got down to Dursey and turned around, suddenly 2 hours just dropped off the route. So there must have been something wrong in the route itself that made it think that it was going to have an extra 2 hours for me to get back. So to be honest with you, it suited me down to the ground, because the last 2 days were much longer than I'd actually anticipated. And it just rained all day today. I mean, just non-stop from the moment I left the hotel, which has created a massive problem for me, because yet again, 3rd year in a row now, I've had a disaster with the GoPro camera. It's just not capable of recording in rain. I have a full waterproof case on it today. I had issues with it yesterday. All my footage from yesterday completely ruined. The camera got totally waterlogged. So I put it into a 100% waterproof case. I put in Rain-X to stop it from misting over. I put in little inserts in it to stop it from misting over. And I missed it over. Of course I missed it over. It's just not able to function in heavy rain. So I've lost a lot of the footage from today. I'll try and salvage something out of it and put it together. I may have some old footage from previous trips that I might be able to mix with it and build something out of it. But my apologies for that. I'm really, really gutted. We went through some absolutely stunning stuff, and I really, really wanted to share it with you guys. That's the whole point of this trip, is to get particularly this area on vlog and on camera, so that it lines up with the original video I did on doing this route and planning for this route. So to say I'm gutted is an understatement. But we still had a good day. Can't let the rain get the best of you. Still a beautiful drive. Just to remind you what we went over on today, hopefully we get to see it. Obviously we left the hotel in Bantry, and we went and did that beautiful Ballylicky to Kilgarvan Road, which is a great alternative to the pre-sleep if the weather is very bad. We went up over the Cahill Pass then, which is an absolutely fantastic road. And then after that, we went up onto the always amazing Healy Pass. That is just such a stunning, stunning road. I had some aerial footage for that. Then we stopped in at that Glenbeg Lock. And then after that, then we did the Dursey Island cable car. It wasn't running because of the wind and the rain today, but I have drone footage of that. Then we did the amazing Allahy's to Erie's Road, or Erie's to Allahy's in the direction we did it, which is just fantastic. And I think that's where I lost a lot of the footage. And then we went up that new road that I found where a car came down so fast on a little single track that it nearly wiped me out. I might have caught that on video, but that was a close one. But that led into a valley. I've been down here many times for years, and I thank God I'd done a bit more homework on the route. And I found that on Google Maps. It just goes to show with a little bit of planning what you can find. And that just turned into an absolutely stunning valley with waterfalls and lakes and rivers and stone circles. And it was just stunning. Unfortunately, because of the weather, I couldn't get the drone. There was a gate blocking me from getting all the way up to the waterfalls. So that's definitely on the agenda again for the next time I'm down here. And then once we left there, we made the northbound trip then over Molls Gap, down by Ladies View, through Killarney National Park, and down by Torc Waterfall to here, to the Breton. And that road is always, and I got a clear run of that all the way down. Fortunately, it was wet, so I couldn't give it full whack, but I had a big smile on my face coming down that road. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to have to try and do something again with that camera. I'll re-waterproof it and all again, but hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather will be better for us tomorrow. We're going to go do the full Ring of Kerry tomorrow, which includes the amazing Valencia Island, the Ballabima Pass, the Gap of Dunlow, Skellig Ring. There's a load of stuff in it tomorrow. It's the biggest of the peninsulas down here, but it's actually one of the quickest ones to get around, because the roads are quite big and quick, so you can get around it fairly quick. It's still a full day's riding, but it's not as long as you would think looking at it on a map. So we've got that to look forward to tomorrow. But other than that, as I said, I'll give you a quick tour of the room. It's a nice room here in the Breton. The Bike Fest was supposed to be on this weekend. It's not happening. It's one of the largest motorbike festivals in Europe, certainly the largest one in Ireland. So there should be a tented village outside my window here with bands and barbecues and all sorts of things going, and stalls selling biker gear. but it got cancelled because of COVID. So to say I'm gutted, it's just it's terrible. I do see some motorbikers came anyway, but yeah, there should be 100,000 people here and thousands of bikes, so it's terrible. And I would have had a perfect view over the whole thing. But anyway, I'll show you the room. So that car park is where the tented village should be. So as you can see, I would have had a great view out over all the happenings. Down below is Ellie, parked up for the evening after carrying me safely through the rain today. See some bikers over there and the holiday homes. And then you can see it's a nice large room. I think this is just a deluxe room. Here in the Bren, the hotel here is absolutely beautiful. And then a little wardrobe section. And what I like about it here is there's a little ledge here with a power point for all my charging, my gizmos and gadgets for tomorrow. My gloves got soaked today. You see them there in the corner. So I have a little set of heaters that goes into the gloves and heats them up and gets them dry and ready to rock for tomorrow. And then just your bog standard bog. So yeah, that's it. Lovely hotel. So I'm going to go down now and get my dinner. And I'll just put you guys down here. So yeah, I'm going to go down now and get my dinner, and then you know, get an early night because good old drive tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be better. What's killing me is I rang home and they said that the weather is fabulous up in Dublin. So that's like, you know, only hours away and it's supposed to be beautiful. And I've been in lashings rain all day. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Take care.